Do you know what the first step to manifesting what you want in life is? Putting it out there. I'm putting it out there to you guys, and this will also keep me accountable. When life gets great and crazy, it can also get really scattered and feel like you're losing control of your own life. We have a baby coming. We are getting a new house. We literally, it's like all the life changes happening in 1 year. My goals are ones to declutter, to stay organized, to plan, to stay healthy. All of these goals I'm gonna go over with you guys in 2018. And I've got a few tools along the way that I'll share with you guys that help me achieve those goals.
I got some goals. Don't turn that camera off on me.
What are your goals?
My goals this year are to be a good dad, a dog dad too, to get Big Mama over 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and launch a merch store.
Oh,
Big Mama's
Lord.
channel.
Well, I'm really glad that Kyle could come in on the end of that. And here we go with my goals.
Give my Oreos.
Those are my Oreos. 2018 is going to be like the year of life changes and of abundance for us. I can feel it. Goal number 1. And I guarantee you, this is 90% of y'all's goals watching this video right now. Keep up my health and fitness, which is a funny thing to talk to you about. Sitting here 6.5 months with child. I crushed health and fitness last year. Of course, I did have a goal, a wedding, which is a great motivator and something that really motivated me to get in shape. I have tons of content on this that I filmed last year so you guys can see exactly how I do it. There were some tools that I used to do that I'm still using today, even though I am with child. Because once April 20th comes and this baby comes out, we're getting back on the fitness wagon. I think fantastic tools for losing weight are Weight Watchers. It is a fantastic tool. So Weight Watchers recently changed this month. It's called Freestyle. There are a ton more 0 point foods, and they've made things like fish and beans and things that used to be a lot of points into 0 point foods. So they've taken away some of your points, but they've made it almost, in my opinion, a healthier plan. I'm not currently using Weight Watchers on the app. It's really hard to follow while you're pregnant. I've done every single diet in the world, and I am a professional at this. So you should listen to me, because I swear to you, if you watch this video and you try what I do in my videos, you will lose weight. The absolute easiest way to lose weight. Another one of the tools that I use, okay, you gotta be accountable to yourself. You gotta face the music and step on the scale. That seems to be a challenge for me whenever I'm starting to try and lose weight. This is called the Digital Body Analyzer, aka it was my #1 tool along with Weight Watchers to help me reach my health and fitness and weight loss goals last year. When I bought this scale, it totally changed my life. Here's why. I've always been one to step on a scale. Always, my whole life. I'm one of those people that tortures yourself. Like when you get back from a 10-day vacation in Mexico or something, you step on the scale. Don't do that. I do that. It measures your water weight and your bone mass and your bone density and your body fat and so many different things. And here's why that's valuable. Because a lot of times when you're stepping on like a real scale and you've been going to the gym for a month, you're gonna get discouraged because you're gonna be gaining muscle mass, which is great because it increases your metabolic rate and does so many more things. But when you use a scale like this, and you can actually see that body fat decreasing, you can see like that water weight go up if you happen to be retaining a lot of water. This is such a valuable tool for weight loss and fitness. It's a multi-person scale. You can get it and you can use it for your entire family.
I'm gonna get this. Are you filming?
Mm-hmm. So I have my really sweet husband who is going to allow himself to be weighed today. And this is a great example of when you don't want to face the scale, how in 2018 you should just do that.
Pawn it off on your husband.
Okay, so he's going to step on the scale. You have to take your pug socks off.
Do I really?
Yes, because your foot has to connect with this. That's how it's going to measure things. Okay.
Well, look at my socks though.
Those are really cool. Person 2, and you're gonna do their height, and you're gonna do their age, and then they're gonna step on the scale. Okay, so it'll be at 0, you step onto the scale.
Oh, that's wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Okay, wait. So then you're gonna see those little circles, and those are gonna be calculating everything. So you've got his water weight at 58.7.
Yep, muscle water.
You've got his muscle mass at 41%.
Well,
you've got his body fat at 21.2.
definitely not right.
And His bone density is 8.8. So
I'm big bone.
clearly, you're seeing Kyle have a little bit of an issue with his weight. But
What are you talking about? I want one of those big black carnival scales
no,
where they guess your weight.
well, you're about to have to use one of those. What the elephants use. I like to make fun of other people's weight problems while I have one myself. If you want the scale for 60% off, go into the description box, click that link, and enter the code MALFIT. And this is a huge deal on a really awesome product and a great tool to help you achieve your goals. I think it is super important to have healthy options in your fridge and in your pantry, and to have your spaces decluttered. That is one of my goals for 2018, to keep my spaces clean, and that in turn helps me to keep my eating clean. Here's one way that I do that. I showed you guys a couple weeks ago on Instagram that I was doing some healthy batch cooking. I make these smoothies that I put in these glass jars. I make this awesome, it's like a dairy-free coconut yogurt. It's a great tool for me to stay healthy because you can keep it in your fridge for a week. I make those protein bites and a lot of things that I can cook in batch so that I'm not like hustling in the kitchen all day, every day. You feel like you're in the kitchen all the time sometimes when you're doing these diets, or when you're like, I'm gonna be a healthy person. And it's like, well, nobody's gonna see you because you're in the kitchen all the dang time. Use these tips like the batch cooking and stuff like that. It can really help you to achieve that goal of being healthier in the new year. I am all about balance. I love the Cracker Barrel. I love going out to eat. I love all the things that are bad. However, if I have healthy things available to me in my pantry and in my fridge, that enables me to have that balance and to eat that healthy food and to get those nutrients and those vitamins in whilst I am maintaining my frequent trips to Cracker Barrel. Mental health and well-being is just as important as physical health and spiritual health and all the other types of health. I have been through so many ups and downs in my life. I live the most incredible life ever right now, and it is because I take steps every day to ensure that like my mind is right. You can suppress things and you can resent things and you can bottle things up, and you can literally be living your life underwater like you have a straw and that's how you're breathing. I feel like sometimes people are just like just trying to keep swimming and keep breathing, and that's not what life is supposed to be like, in my opinion. I think that life should be lived in abundance, and that you should feel, free of all the things that have bogged you down in the past. It should be like a clean slate and a real opportunity for you to make a change in the new year. Now, there are different tools that I use to achieve my positive mental health, my positive mental attitude, and all those things that I talk to you guys about all the time. One of them is in the morning, I have certain things, you can call them rituals, you can call it meditation, you can call it whatever you want to call it. It is so critical to me to listen to something inspirational. I have an app called Audible that I listen to a ton of books on tape. This is not sponsored or anything. I'm just telling you the ones that I like. How The Secret changed my life, because I love The Secret, The Power, The Magic, all those books by Rhonda Byrne. I totally believe in the power of positive thinking and bringing things to you. The Book of Joy, Lasting Happiness, it's the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu. And they just talk about like joy and their lives and their cultures and stuff, and it's just very inspirational. Goodbye Things. I'm going to talk to you guys about one of my 2018 goals being decluttering here in a minute. But this is a book about the Japanese art of decluttering. I used to, at one point in time in my life, be like a total hoarder and keep everything. And I am really, really trying in 2018 to continue this decluttering that I've been able to do. This is one of those books that's awesome. Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. I love Gary Vaynerchuk. He's very inspirational, very like hardcore. He's going to be cussing a lot. He's going to be like, he takes no prisoners and no excuses. Resisting Happiness by Matthew Kelly. It's a really, really cool book about the things that you're doing in your life that are preventing you from being happy that you don't even realize. Like, you're resisting happiness. Tons and tons of books. This is a huge part of how I stay inspired and positive and motivated, and how I keep all of those bad thoughts and that negativity out of my mind. I like to do this when I'm on the treadmill. You could do it like while you're getting ready in the morning. If you guys have to go into work at 6:45, that doesn't mean you don't have time to do this. Turn it on and put it on speakerphone in your bathroom. That's what I do on days when I don't work out. And I promise you, this can change your life. I'm a huge proponent of therapy if you need therapy. If you have something that you feel like you're thinking about every day, or that's holding you back in relationships or with your children or at your job, you could need professional help to help you get past that. Because a lot of times it's like this one little thing that a therapist can help you with, or that a book that you read can help you with, that it clicks and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're able to get through that and it can change your life. I have had incredible therapists and they totally like changed my life. And I didn't necessarily feel like I was this crazy person that was like messed up in the head. I just felt like I was a person that wanted to better my life, and I felt like there were things in the way. Another goal of mine in 2018, and something that helps me stay on track, achieve my goals, keep that clarity in my mind and that positivity, and keep my business running well, is planning. I still am naturally not a planner, and I'm not naturally an organizer, but I have become an organizer and I have become a planner. And I cannot tell you how much this has changed my life. I love having a plan for the month out in front of me. My filming schedule, my appointments, my goals, everything there for the world to see. And I love to have that in my office. The tool that I recently got that you guys probably saw if you watch my Instagram stories, it's this huge, beautiful acrylic calendar. I'd say it's about 4 feet by 4 feet by 4 feet. I'll link below the exact one that it is. They are expensive, but you can get what they call the economy version, and they're not that bad. I've just started writing on it, so this gets extremely full, so I wanted to show it to you guys before you looked at it and it was totally overwhelming and you could see everything that I was doing in my life. You put in wet erase markers your appointments and your goals, and I'm eventually gonna put my filming schedule in there, so that also, this is the desk that Kyle works at. He can see all these things too, and it's very helpful too for me to see it in front of my face, because I tend to get overwhelmed sometimes when I feel like I have so many things coming up. This really helps me because I can look at it and I can take it a day at a time. Also see the future, but I can look at that one day, focus on that one day. Also, I write everything down in this little tiny notebook. I like this because I've been using smaller purses because I feel like I gotta get prepared to be carrying a big old chubby baby around. It's really helpful because if I don't write things down, I will always forget something in that day. So planning is one of my 2018 goals, setting goals, writing things down, and that helps me so much in my life and in my business, because we are running a big operation right now and we're about to throw a baby in the mix. So this is a critical goal of mine in 2018. I can still remember the day that I heard the word decluttering. It was a bad day in my house because my mom watched an Oprah show where they were like, decluttering will change your life. I feel like she used it as an excuse to like sell our Louis Vuitton bags at yard sales for 50 cents. Whatever, I got over that, and now I like decluttering. I never understood when people were like, get rid of your stuff, it makes you feel so good. I'm like, what the heck? I worked so hard to get all that stuff and to pile it up and put it in storage containers and buy a storage unit and put it in there and have all those things that I never ever look at again, that I never ever use again. I did not realize until I started decluttering my life how much that was going to change my life. I am not a natural declutterer. Now I am one. I would say it comes to me naturally, but it's something I really struggled with. I don't know what it is about our society and our culture that makes you want to have all these things and hold on to them, even if you haven't worn them one single time. If you still got the tag on something, sell it, give it to your house cleaners, give it to a person on the street. You don't need it. I keep this room pretty organized and I keep it really cleaned out. So I give away a lot of stuff. I clean this room out all the time. And here, here I've got some books up here. I've got, these things, that looks a little bit cluttered up there, but those are the things that I need, that I keep, that I organize. All these bags I keep here for when I give things away. I stack them up in that bag. I've got some of my filming equipment. And then I have, these are very organized. You should have seen what this floor looked like before. This is used makeup. Over here, we've just got some things kind of nicely organized, and this is all the baby stuff organized there and ready. I also keep my filming lights in this room, but I never come in here and throw something on the floor. I make sure if I set it on the floor that I come right back in here and I put it where it belongs, and I keep everything really organized. Because I'm talking to you about my goals and because I'm a real honest person to you, I'm gonna show you where I'm failing at the decluttering. Between the two floors, or the two rooms on the top floor, I have all of the leftover clothes that I haven't given away, that I haven't sold in a yard sale, that are really, really nice clothes that I'm having trouble letting go of. I'm not always perfect at all these things that I tell you guys to do. It's always improving, and it's always having goals. For the baby. So in order to have room to put all the baby stuff in here, I'm gonna have to clear all of that out. Because right now, in this second bedroom, we still have a bed. So I'm gonna have to clear this out because I don't need those clothes. They don't fit me, especially right now, but they're, you know, I'm a blogger and a YouTuber. I'm wearing current stuff. I'm not gonna go back to that old stuff. If it's something that's really sentimental, keep it, store it. Don't put it up there like I've just done. So that is one of my 2018 goals, is to get rid of all of those clothes and to keep that space really minimal and organized. Lastly, and I apologize for the sound effects, we've got Doug and Kyle playing games with the hedgehog. A lot of you guys are always asking, what podcast are you listening to in the morning? Or what healthy recipe are you liking? Or what product are you using for your face? Constantly throughout the year. So I'm like, is this something that you guys would like to see monthly? Kind of about what I'm loving now, you know, how I'm achieving my goals every month. Let me know in the comments, and we would love to do something like that for you.
Do it!
Can I call ya? I've been waiting for ya. Just say the words, you know that I wanna hear.